Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we got started with our first freight lines, moving coffee from a coffee farm on one of our islands to a port, and then hauling it by ship to another port and offloading it at a coffee refinery to turn the raw plants into proper coffee beans. So, that is working and running, and I did run things a little bit to kind of let it bed in, and as you can see, it is the most profitable line that we currently have. And pretty much everything now is running in good profits, except for the trams, but that is to be expected. The trams almost never make profit, so, it's fine. As long as the profit that we are making can offset what we're losing, then we're good. And I think we are. I think we definitely are. The issue with the boats is that while they do make a lot of money, they're kind of, up and down, right? They cost a lot until they deliver, and then they bring in a lot of money, and then, it takes a while before they bring in more. So what I want to do next is see if we can improve that situation. So what we want to do is have them not coming back empty, right? How much do we have here? We have lots here. In fact, we have more than we can haul, so that's fine. What I would like to have is something that they can bring back, drop off here, and then pick up, so that they're making money both ways. And that's when you really start to drive good profit. So I was looking around to see what we could do. Now, over here, we have a fuel refinery that uses refined oils. We have an oil refinery here, and we have oil wells over there, but that's a lot of infrastructure to install. We don't really have a ton of cash to play around with. We also have a steel mill. Now, over here, we have an iron ore mine. So that could definitely work. Now, we're not going to be able to get it coal, because the coal is elsewhere. In fact, where even is the coal? There's some coal over there. I'd have to find it. But we can still just deliver iron ore, and that's fine. And that's most likely what we're going to do. So we're going to have to set up a truck line to grab from here, truck the iron ore over to here. Why are there still horse carriages holding up the traffic? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now that is going to entail... Here we go. Oh, that's our guy holding up traffic there. It's going to entail bringing it through town. Not ideal, but at this point, we really don't have much of a choice. So we will have to keep an eye on it as the cities grow larger. So, let's go ahead and get to it. The first things first, let's get in fact, we only need really one set of platforms here. I mean, I could put in both platforms because we will need a second platform at some point to haul the steel. And probably even another platform, potentially, to haul out the slag, but we'll see. That is still in catchment. All I can say is that no option here is going to be cheap. Well, actually, no. Up here is the cheapest we can get. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to speed this up so that we can actually get some money in. I don't want to take out the loan if I don't have to. $200 grand in the hole. $300 grand in the hole. Problem is that, again, the ships are not going to be paying for a bit. All right, I'm going to have to take out the loan. We're going to keep it paused so we don't get charged interest until I absolutely have to. All right, so I want 183, 184. Not good enough. Do it. All right. We are going to want you to go to the other terminal, please. There we go. And this is road freight. New Vegas Steel 1. Because there might be more than one of those. We'll see. And let's get... What do we got? I did get some more mods and I forgot to turn them on. I'll have to remember to do that after this episode. It shouldn't affect what we're doing here today. Give me like 8 of those. 8 of them? Yeah, 8 of them. Alright. They are in place. Alright, over here. What I want to do is I don't want them coming through Amarat. So, what I'd like to do is get a new road in. And wind it through the hills here. And get it connected there. Back, let's start from this end. Let's do windy roads, because we're going to want windy roads. Want to avoid as much earthworks as I can get away with, or as little earthworks as I can get away with. No, you know what I mean. We're gonna stay in here. I think we are out of necessity. Gonna have to do some here. There we go. Up the hill and down the hill. That will work. Now, we need one of these over here. In fact, how far away can I put this? There. Let me actually just put it on the corner. Drop it in there. All right. Not perfect, but it'll do. Now over here, it's probably going to be pricey because there's a lot of hills. Actually, that's not bad. Now it gets more expensive the further away you put it. So we'll drop it in there. Okay, so now we're gonna need a road depot. Road depot. Let's actually put it right near this intersection. It's relatively flat, and we can use it for multiple things. There we go. Throw you in there. Oh, we don't need to buy the vehicles until we create the line. You and you. Hill Valley Iron is what we're going to call that. There we go. And same thing. 8 of you guys. All right. And that should register. Alright, we now have the ducks. Okay. It looks like passengers. Alright, some new coaches and the 442 Atlantic. Alright. And what I'd actually like to happen is to have you four flip around and go the other way. Alright. And let's do the same thing here. Let's have 4 of you flip around and go the other way to just kind of space this out. Yeah, we're doing 60 miles an hour, but... Alright, well, we've got a nice pile of iron ore already ready to go. We just need bigger trucks. Oh, got to repay the loan. There we go, repay the loan. Yeah, by the time they get back, they're in the negative, and then a big payday comes in. And hopefully, once we can actually get the ore coming through, then it will mitigate that. we're 500. Repay 500 grand. All right. We'll be able to let that bed in for a little bit. How is the railroad looking? 36 passengers. I don't think we're to a point where we're going to need a second train. Now, what is the ultimate plan here? Well, we want to bring construction materials over here. Here, we have a nice construction materials plant there. We have one over here too, but that's probably going to be supplying these guys. You want construction materials, so we want to really get this construction materials plant fired up. It can take slag, so if we can get this iron mine going, which we're gonna need coal from somewhere, then we'll have slag that we can bring through and help with that. The other option is sand, which we have oil sand mine, we have oil fuel refinery, we have Gotham City that wants fuel, so we could produce sand here and bring it through, right? We could do that. We also have quarry here. A bit far away, the terrain is pretty rough. So that will be an issue. And we do have a marble mine here. So we can bring the marble through. We can bring the stone from here. We can bring sand from here and slag from there. Now, what would be great is if we could route it all through the same port. Thing is, this is a pretty tight location, though we could dredge it out and expand, you know, kind of reshape the area here. All right, is anybody actually bringing ore back yet? You are not. You are. How did you know? Well, I guess it must have not piled up. The other thing is we would have to truck stuff through Amarant. And it may just be a better idea to put another port over here. Well, the thing is that if we're bringing slag back, we're going to be bringing slag to here anyway, and then... Yeah, so we're probably going to have to truck stuff through Amarant anyway. All right. Now the question is, do I want to start that now, or do I want to expand the passenger line? Steel. You know what? Let's continue this project. Because this should help our money situation. And so should this. Then we can think about expanding to larger boats. Moving more stuff. Yeah. Let's stick with it. All right, so down here, let's get this oil, sand, and fuel refinery going. The question's going to be, can I actually afford to do it? Because if we get one of those boats in, then yes, we will be able to afford it. Where are we at? Boat's almost through. There's 50 waiting. Okay, 510,000. That'll pay for some work. All right, you drop in there. And you drop in there. And then over here, we're just going to need a delivery site, right? We just need a place to drop off freight because we're not picking up anything here. And all the fuel is going to be over here. So there. Okay. And so this should be fairly easy. New line. There, there, and then there. And this is going to be road freight. Oil sand. Do I actually want to split that up as two different lines? Yeah, that actually might be better to do that as two different lines. Then we do another new line as road freight. Gotham deliveries. You're going to bring stuff in there for the moment. Wait, what's this? There we are. Okay, now we have a pile of cash. So, is that depot close enough? No, we're going to say it is. Oil sand, and then we're going to say... yeah, 5 more on the deliveries. And hopefully they pay off. All right, and then we're going to need a port. And I think putting the port in right here, because then it can have access to this tools factory and this fuel refinery at the same time. So, cargo harbor. And for the moment, we're going to keep it small, because the large ones I think are very expensive. We can always put in the larger. We can always expand it later. All right, drop you in. Yikes, that's expensive. What if we do it like that? All right, that is encatchment. Very good. And then you connect there, and of course you absolutely should be encatchment. Perfect. All right, the next thing we need to do is get a bypass. Well, maybe not a real bypass, but get a road through here that the trucks can use. That's a straighter shot than what they're currently dealing with. Well, we went very negative there for a second. Pause it while we have the money. All right, there we go. Can't quite afford it. I'm hoping that we're going to get something in relatively soon. Oh, this boat will have to do it. No, we're on negative 300 grand. That boat is not gonna... Yeah, 146 grand. That's not gonna be enough. We need like 200. Oh, there we go. Do it. Okay. Now, I need a second terminal that our boats can use to deliver the sand. That won't work. What we're gonna need is something like this. Or like this. Let's see. If I put that in there, it doesn't seem to be interfering. Alright, that's good. Oh, so I need to actually configure it. And we need to put in a landing, small boat. Docks outside of navigable waters. Really? Of course, I don't get refunded for that. Let's see, if I put a small dock in there. Yeah, we can't do that. So what we're going to have to do is... Now, is that in navigable waters? No. Really? It looks navigable to me. Docks outside navigable waters. could do it this way. You are in navigable waters. You are in navigable waters. You are in navigable waters. The question will be, can the boats actually get around there? Well, it's saying that they can. Yeah, if we want to put large ships in here, we're basically going to have to rework the whole dock. Can I move you to a different terminal? Like, can I move you guys to Terminal 4? Yes. Okay. And we'll get that sorted. But we're at the end of the episode for today. Alright, this stuff is moving. Alright, and it's making profit. Excellent. So yeah, we'll stop here for today, and next episode what we'll try to do is get this boat route established. This is all going to be a long route for boats, but that's fine, and then we can get trucks moving to move goods or freight from here to here, and yeah, see what we can get done there. All right, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.